Paperboy News here to deliver y'all that final and daily report. Now I knew when that black Southsider Drex's the joint and his crew dissed all the Crips as well as the blacks in Los Angeles, and people was gonna respond. Now DW Flames and Ace Boy Pun already dropped content on that, and I dropped a video on that, so if y'all want to check that out, check that out. But Bric Baby heard the news and he wanted to respond back to Drex, so let's get straight into it. Now Drex, who obviously looks black to most of us, is actually an Afro-Latino from a Mexican tagging crew. Now when Bric Baby heard Drexster joining his homies, disrespecting the Crips and calling the blacks the N-word with the ER in the end, Bric Baby was confused and basically was saying in the back of his mind, like, make y'all mind up, because y'all saying the N-word with the A in it, and then now y'all switching it up and saying the N-word with the ER at the end. That's when Bric said that's how you know Drex and his homies is effed up in the head, because they use our lingo and even try to be rappers like us. And just because he gets into it with a Hispanic Crip, he wants to disrespect all the Crips and involve the black people as well. Now Bric told Drex, by you saying the N-word with the ER in the end, you about to ruin your rap career, cause ain't no blacks gonna wanna F with you or do any features or any music with you. Now Bric said he was shocked to hear Drex say that, because all the blacks in Los Angeles was rooting for him. But he said after what Drex and his homies said online, he's gonna F around and get banned from LA. Now when Bric heard Drex diss the Crips, he said, we need fade, you female dog. And he said he understands that Drex a kid, but there's a bunch of kids that's Crips, and they willing to lock up with him for what he said. Now Bric told Drex he needs to find better friends, cause the whole time he was talking ish, his homies was amping him up. And he said, listening to them, you gonna get your dumb ass knocked down. Now Bric said when Drex dissed the Crips, he basically said his small tagging crew can go at it with over 100,000 members. Now if you're from Los Angeles, then you already know that black and brown tension's always been around, but it kinda calmed down. And a lot of black and brown sets that been going at it for years squashed their beef. You know, rest in peace to Bobo, who was the shot caller for Florencia 13. He was behind them walls, and before he rested in peace, he squashed the beef between the Florencias and the East Coast Crips. Now a lot of people are telling me on my comment section that Drex is Afro-Latino, but to me when you see him, he looks pure black. And this whole situation started because he went at it with Player Ways, who's a Mexican from East Coast Crip. And I guess these two got into it at a rap concert. And instead of keeping it rap, these two individuals pulled up to each other's hood, took a picture, and disrespected each other's set. Now my question to Drex is, if Player Ways just dissed you in your set, why would you disrespect the whole Crips? And why would you involve the whole blacks as well? It's crazy how you was on back on Fig and dapping it up and having a good time with smacking T-Rail. And then as soon as you get into it with a Hispanic Crip, you diss all the Crips and the blacks. Now DW Flame said after he seen that video, he had a conversation with a bunch of his homies that are Southsiders. And they told DW Flame, ain't nobody going to war, especially over a black who's from a Mexican tagging crew. Now when you got hate in your heart, sometimes things ain't supposed to be on the internet, because situations like this happen. That's why it's very crucial, if you talking on a big platform, you watch what you say. Now Bric told Drex, dissing the Crips and the blacks in Los Angeles, that's gonna get you a first class ticket ban. But now that you guys heard the content, y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel? Y'all let me know what y'all think down in that comment section. Paperboy Newsstand, y'all be safe and stay dangerous out there. Count!